Howdy my friends, and welcome back to more Let's Play Gran Turismo. This is Sky Hurricane 89, and I hope you're having a great day. And we are going to finish the World Classic Car Championship, and I'll show you what I'll kind of explain what I've been doing. But I've accumulated 20 million credits, so I want to see if I can buy this. It says it's a level 40 though, so I don't know if it'll let me get it or not. That's the only thing about it. But it may, I mean, heck, because I've won one of these, you know. But I don't know if it's any better or not. But look at all the colors you can choose from. Isn't this just awesome? I really like that blue color. But I have so many blue cars already. Look at that pinkish purple color. Kind of like this metallic orange. Hard to say. You know what? Let's go with the orange. After all, that is my school color. I don't know if it'll let me buy this or not. I guess it is. Look at that, y'all. Yeah, and I think it's the exact same thing that we already have. So, but you know what? Who cares? And not gonna get in it just yet, but yeah, I will show it off in something eventually, so stay tuned for that. And so now let's get back to the World Classic Car Championship. We're going to do a few more seasonal events before we get back into our endurance races, and I have no credits at all. But I tell you what, that's going to change. You have earned a trophy penniless. Oh, cool. So, me spending all my money, hey, it wasn't for nothing. Alright, so, where's that World Classic? Now, you see I've won all of these. I tried the Lotus Elan on this one, and I mean, it was worse than the Mercedes 300. And then I tried the Ginetta, and I was getting like 131 for my laps, which was a lot better. But then, but I still didn't win because I was versing another Ginetta, G4. So I ended up I tried this race with the Ginetta. I tried it, completely was killed because for some reason they really rock and roll in this track. But I tried this 2D race car, and oh man, this sucker is awesome. And you may be asking, how in the world do you even get that car in there? Well, I'm going to show you in just a moment. Kind of a little cheating method, I guess. Well, not really. I mean, it goes by performance points, and if you meet that requirement, then, you know, I mean, it's not my fault. But I really had to significantly lower this car's horsepower, and the car's weight. I had to greatly increase it. So it was normally a lot lighter than this, but see, I got it right at 500 performance points. Also, I lowered the downforce all the way, but lowered the power. It normally has over 400 horsepower, and then I added a ballast. I added 58 kilograms, and that got me to where I needed to be. And now let's see if we can win this race. Tell you what, this race right here is hard, y'all, but I'm showing you. This is your best bet of trying to win races like this. You know, they have a performance point limit. You know, look at me, I'm already eating them up. Of course, we know we're a lot more than 8 seconds behind. Don't we know? I like that Corvette convertible. I don't like it when it's in my way, though. Yeah, see, this track is nothing but just curves, you know. But yeah, I'm definitely doing a lot better because I think I was 30 with that Mercedes. This is how I won so much with that Toyota 7 race car, because you know, I put a ballast on it, and I got it in the like the Stars and Stripes event, and the and something else. I forget what it was. Classic supercar or something. Anyway, I've done quite a bit with it. But this is the Chaparral 2D, which is a little bit older than its brother, the 2J. Yeah, the 2D isn't near as awesome as 2J, but hey, man, it's pretty good, as you can see. I do a lot better on the road. Yeah, 24 seconds. Yeah, look at that, 124. My best lap with that Janetta was 131. So you can see right from the get-go, man, that we shouldn't have any problem doing this. My best lap with that Mercedes was 135, wasn't it? I think. Yeah, we're going to win this time. Y'all are not going to stop us. They want to play hardball. We're going to play hardball. We will play hardball with y'all. Oh yeah, already fifth. Already doing better than I ever got with that poor Mercedes. Although we sure won Circuit de la Sarthe, no problem with that Mercedes. We kicked butt on that one. We sure did. I'm here. Oh, that gummit had to run off the road. Get on the road. We're exactly 10 seconds. Well, not exactly, but that little Toyota S800's getting down. Oh yeah, 7.6. We're going down Alfa Romeo. That Alfa Romeo Gula Sprint 65 is pretty darn good. You must have superior handling. Yeah, of course not compared to this car, but compared to the others. Yep, and already with 2 laps to spare. I tell you, what a difference, man. But they have the same amount of performance points, if that means anything. So if you are having trouble with races like this, fret not. Fret not. So that's all you have to do is find you something that's really a good car, you know, that fits all the other requirements, and you know, just lower its performance points by, you know, lowering its horsepower and adding a ballast. You should have no trouble at all. Took me that long to figure this out, you know. Well, now I figured it out several parts ago, but you know, would have been nice to know earlier in the game. Wonder if I'll overlap any of them. I don't know. Last place is still pretty far up there. And I'm driving like a maniac now. Poor things, they just don't stand a chance. You know what was real funny though, because before I tried this, I was getting really desperate. I forgot I even had this car, to be honest. And I tried entering like the Buick Special, which is a 1962, and then it wouldn't let it get in it. It said it wasn't 1969 or earlier, which I don't understand. And I also tried the Art Morrison 1960 Corvette, wouldn't let it in. You know, which obviously it was a 1960, so I don't get it. And I mean, you know, it had it in yellow, the reason why, and it's, you know, the reason was it wasn't 1960 or it wasn't 1969 or earlier. That was what it was saying was the reason. Tell you how ignorant. But enough of that. Now after this, I think I want to do another online special event, seasonal event, whatever you want to call it. Because there are some cars that I bought that I'd kind of like to show off. You know, just to show them off. There's so many awesome cars in this game. So many I hadn't shown off. If there's one in particular you'd like me to show, leave a comment, you know, and let me know about that before I close the project. Well, it wouldn't really, it could be after I close it. I can always go back and do it later, you know, because I always take into consideration my viewers, you know, what they want. We got very close to overlapping the Skyline 63 Deluxe, but we did not. Alright, enough of that. That was too easy. Oh wow, we're at 11 minutes already. 600,000. Well, we went from no credits to having already a lot of credits. Of course, nothing compared to 20 million, but we got us another racing helmet. And so we should get us another car for that too. I forget what it is we win for that. For the World Classic Car Championship. What do we get? We win the... Oh, I think I already have that. That 65 Gula TZ2 Carazada. Yeah, that thing sucked too. I did try that off screen. Oh man. I don't know what it was, but it really was very unimpressive. See, look at all these other championships I could still do. See, now I wanted to do the French one. Where's the French one? And there's so many. German. Well, heck, I don't see it. Don't see it. Yeah, here it is, French Championship. Alright, so let's go to our garage and see if we got a French car. Oh, it's only going to have the ones that are 400 or less. Never mind. We'll have to do it this way. Let's see, standard. I could do that GT by Citroen race car, but I think I have already driven that car before. It is very awesome though. I want to use this. I bought this. As a matter of fact, I bought two of them and didn't even know because I'd forgotten I'd already bought it, I guess. But we need to lower this to 450 performance points. Well, that took a while to start. That's kind of dismal. Oh well, this doesn't already have a fully customizable. 155, that's probably fast enough. Suspension. Let's lower this ride height. Let's raise this to 14. And this to 12.5 or 12.8. I don't want to raise it to 10. Alright, now let's see. I'm going to have to add a ballast. Or I could do power limiter. I think we got to get it down to 450. There we go. What about aerodynamics? Yeah, it don't have many aerodynamics. We don't have to worry about that. Oh, tires. I forget what kind it is. It seems like it's sports hard. Maybe comfort soft though, for all I know. Let's see. If we can get in that now. Let's do Monza. I like Monza. Yep, it's gonna let us do it. Awesome. I don't know how many laps this is. This may be extremely long. Usually these are pretty long. Look at these grannies we're racing. We shouldn't have any problem, but who knows? 3 laps. Oh yeah, this will be rather lengthy. Rather lengthy. I think 155. I doubt this car will go much faster than that. You know, even though this is a very fast track, simply because we don't have as much power as normal. Because I reduced it so that we could get into this race. All the things you already know. I'm stating the obvious. Alright. In our yellow racing hatchback. Yep, we're already gaining on you. Oh yeah, Monza's an easy track though. Wait till I do one of those harder tracks. You know what, I don't even know what kind of tires I have, but apparently it gave me the better ones. I think the restriction was sports hard. But I bought all 3 of them just in case and equipped the highest one, and then it goes down to the highest one it'll allow. So that was my reasoning in that. I played this game too much. I know too much now. You're in my way. So you know what I do to people that are in my way? I mess them up. Poor A. Vincent. He's probably going to be last because I'm just so mean. This is a real easy race, I tell you. I say that now, but now that Hummel Berlinette I have, it also can do this. You know, and it probably could win it, I figure. It might be as good as this for all I know. I sure won a lot of races with that Hummel Berlinette. I may have won more with it than any of my other cars. Or, you know, it'd be one of the cars I won the most with. You're in my way. You know, Monza's one of those tracks that you can really mess the computers up on. I mean, really, really bad. Wow, that dude in front of me has a real weird name. Kowalowski or something. Whoever's first is way up there. You know, I've been catching them all really fast, but really quickly. But whoever's first, it's going to take me a while to catch him. Citroen Zara. R. Daniel, he's way up there. Come on, Renault. You can do it. Well, that was a long lap. I think I already kind of see him. Yep, he's a little dot in the horizon. Really don't need the racing line on for this track. I see the standings changing. I'll tell you what, this little booger's getting down. Not getting down good enough, I don't think, but you know, you can't blame him for trying. What are you driving? Oh, Alpine. Yeah, that's a good French car. I have that. Well, I may not have that one, but I do have an Alpine. Yeah, that would have been a good choice for this also. Sure is better than all those front-wheel drive hatchbacks we're racing. Creaming them. I tell you what, this car is so slow compared to the last car I drove on this track, which I believe was the the Red Bull X 2010. I wonder if that one that I really messed up will ever catch back up. Or is he the last dot on there? Seems like his last, he had an A in his name or something. First initial was A or something. Last name started with an A, I can't remember. I messed him up so bad. Crazy music. Man, Blackwell and Paoli keep changing position. Man, me and that Alpine are leaving everybody. Leaving them. Which mid-engine rear-wheel drive or rear-engine rear-wheel drive, which is what that Alpine is a superior drivetrain in sports racing. Now, you know, of course, rally, that's a different story. But although some mid-engine rear-wheel drive cars are good on rally. I mean, I tell you what, that Elise, that Lotus Elise was pretty darn good. That was my gem for the beginner and intermediate rally. These poor cars, we're just destroying them. 14 seconds behind. And the others are probably like 30, judging by the map. Because the Alpine looks like he's 14 or 15 seconds ahead of them. Yeah, this car wasn't even very expensive either. I think I got it for less than $100,000. Wasn't very expensive at all. And as you say, of course, we'll see how we do on a harder track. We'll try a harder track next time, see what happens. So, who was the one I messed up? Was it the S5 Turbo? A. Vincent. He ended up getting 10th. He didn't do that bad. Not after the accident we had. Wow, 706,000. Look at that, y'all. Went from 20 million to 0 all the way back up to 1.2 million in one video. Yeah, this is your way to gain money, as I've reiterated earlier. I kind of would like to watch that replay, but I think y'all in the next part, I'm going to see you for another race of this series. I'm having a lot of fun on these. I know I need to get back to that endurance race, though. I diverge too much. But either way, hope you enjoyed this. Thank you very much for watching, y'all, and stay awesome. Goodbye.